Good morning. Today our group going to present the role of technology in personalized learning. For decades, psychology has told us this fundamentally flawed. We know students enter the classroom with different prior knowledge, different motivation, and different cognitive strength. Some are ready to run while others are still learning to walk. The result, when the material is too easy, students are bored. When it's too difficult, they are overwhelmed and frustrated. This mismatch leads directly to disengagement and low achievement and a higher risk of student dropout, both mentally and physically. So what's the solution? Personalized learning. This isn't about letting students work at their own pace. It's a deliberate approach that adapts everything, the content, the sequence and teaching method, even the assessment to individual learning. It considers their current knowledge, their interests, and their psychological needs. And while teachers have tried to do this, through personalizations for every student in a classroom of 30 is incredibly difficult. This is where technology becomes our powerful ally. Adaptive learning platform, AI, and learning analytics now allow us to do what was once impossible. This system can monitor a student work in real time, even infer their psychological state. Are they confused? Are they in state of flow? And then dynamically adjust the learning path right there and then. It makes truly scalable, individualized learning a reality. And this is critical, but technology alone is not the answer. Just having a smart algorithm doesn't guarantee a smart learning experience. The core challenges lies in the interaction of EdTech and science of learning. We must ensure these systems are designed with proven psychological principles at their core. Principles like cognitive load theory to avoid overwhelming working memory, self-determination theory to foster autonomy and motivation, and the power of retrieval practice to build a long-term knowledge. If we get this wrong, the risks are significant. We could create systems that reinforce biases through flawed algorithms, reduce student autonomy with excessive hand-holding, erode privacy through content data collection, or perhaps most insidiously replace deep learning with superficial gamification that prizes point over genuine understanding. So the journey ahead isn't just about building more advanced technology, it's about being more thoughtful in its design. The goal is clear: to move beyond the one-size-fits-all model and use technology not as simple as tool, but as a bridge to learn experience that are deeply personal, equitable, and grounded in the very science of how we learn. Thank you.
Slide 3, the landscape of technology in personalized learning. The landscape of technology in personalized learning is constantly evolving, offering tools that tailor instruction to each student's need. Adaptive learning platforms like Dreambox and Khan Academy adjust content in real time based on student performance, ensuring learners receive tasks suited to their current level. Learning analytics dashboards further support this by giving teachers clear data on progress, engagement, and areas of difficulty, enabling more accurate and timely intervention. AI-powered tutoring systems also enrich personalized learning by providing immediate, customized feedback that helps students stay on track. In addition, Tools that amplify student choice and voice, such as Flipgrid and Padlet, allow learners to express their understanding through videos, reflection, and creative projects. Together, these technologies create a flexible and responsive learning environment that support meaningful and personalized learning experiences for every student.
Now let's continue parapsychology analysis. Part 1 is the meeting cognitive needs. For this slide, I will explain how technology supports student cognitive development through two important theories. The first one is Wurtsky zone of proximal development. This concept refers to the gap between what a learner can do on their own and what they can do with a guidance. Technology plays important roles here because adaptive software can identify each student's ZPD. It then provides the right level of scaffolding so students can progress more effectively and confidently. The second is a theory, Schweller cognitive load theory. This theory emphasizes that our working memory has a limited capacity. When students receive too much information at the once, learning becomes difficult. Technology helps manage this by offering personalized learning pathway. The system can control the intrinsic load, remove unnecessary or irrelevant information to reduce extraneous load and support German load to help students build stronger understanding. Overall, both theories show how technology creates a more efficient and supportive learning experience by meeting student cognitive needs. Thank you.
Now I'm going to talk about psychological analysis addressing motivational and affective factors. Psychological factors such as motivation and mindset play a crucial role in how students engage with technology-based learning. According to Daisy and Ryan's self-determination theory, motivation increases when learners experiences autonomy, competence, and relatedness. Technology supports autonomy by giving students choices in their learning paths, topics, and media. It strengthens competence by offering immediate feedback and allowing mastery-based progression, which helps students build confidence. Technology also enhances relatedness through online collaboration, discussion forums, and shared digital projects. Additionally, Dweck's mindset theory highlights the importance of believing that abilities can be developed through carefully framed analytics and constructive feedback. Technology can encourage students to focus on effort, strategies, and improvement. This reinforces a growth mindset, helping learners stay motivated and resilient in their learning journey.
On this slide, I will explain some of the potential psychological risks and challenges that come with using technology in personalized learning. First, we have the black box problem. This happens when teachers rely too much on algorithms without fully understanding how they work. As a result, it can lead to misunderstanding of students' actual needs. Second, there are data privacy and ethical concerns. Constant monitoring and data collection can create psychological pressure on students, and it raises questions about how their data is being used and protected. Next, there is a threat to intrinsic motivation. Sometimes personalized learning can feel like a form of surveillance. This may cause students to focus on following the system rather than learning because they are genuinely interested. Lastly, we have the digital divide. Not all students have equal access to devices and the internet. This can make existing regional inequalities even worse. Therefore, although technology has many benefits, we must also be aware of this psychological challenge to ensure that personalized learning is effective and safe for all students.
I am Hasha Farana binti Ahmad. My metric number MS241031418. Now, I will share some practical recommendations specifically for educators. Firstly, teachers should act as the facilitators. This is because instead of using the traditional method, sage on the stage, where teacher act as the sole authority on the lectures and share information to the students, they can shift towards becoming a guide on the side. This means guiding students to explore on their own using data and digital tools to support small group instructions and even one-on-one guidance. Next, educators need to balance technology with non-tech activities. This is because while digital tools can make lessons more engaging, it is also important to design lessons that include hands-on activities or group discussion that do not rely on devices. By doing this, it helps in balance and ensures students to actively involve and do not become overly dependent on the technology. Thirdly, teachers should promote active and collaborative learning. By using platforms like Padlets, quizzes, and similar tools, educators can encourage more student interactions. These tools can support discussion, allow idea sharing, and improve critical and higher order thinking skills. Overall, when educators combine the right amount of facilitation, balancing tech usage, and collaborative learning strategies, the teaching and learning process can become more meaningful and effective. Next, I will present recommendations for administrators and policymakers. First, prioritizing equity is essential. School must ensure that every student has proper access to technology. This includes having devices like laptops or smartphones, reliable internet access, and accessible platforms for students with disabilities. Without equity, digital learning cannot be effective or fair. Second, administrators should invest in strong digital infrastructures. This includes stable internet connectivity and secure IT systems. Strong infrastructures support both teachers and students, and it also improves data sharing and communication within the school community. Third, providing continuous training for educators is extremely important. Teachers need opportunities to learn new digital skills, not only to master the tools, but also to integrate them effectively into their pedagogy. With training, teachers can reduce their workload, teach more efficiently, and stay confident when using technology in the classroom. By focusing on equity, infrastructure, and teacher development, administrators and policymakers can create a supportive environment where digital learning can truly thrive.
Today, I will share a case study on using an adaptive English platform in a 5th grade classroom. At the beginning of the semester, the teacher will introduce the platform and each student will create their own profile. This system will match exercise to each student level, providing instant feedback and mystery bandage to keep them motivated. Psychologically, the platform supports the zone of proximal development, meaning students will work on tasks slightly above the current level, which helps them learn more effectively. It also enhances competency and motivation because students can track their progress and earn bandage for the achievement. After 8 weeks, 75% of students will improve their score by 10 to 15%. The teacher used the platform dashboard to identify students who were struggling and provided extra help or small group support. Overall, the adaptive platform allows for personalized learning to keep students engaged while supporting their growth in English.
In conclusion, technology is the essential catalyst for scalable, personalized learning. It directly addresses the critical shortcomings of the traditional one-size-fits-all model. Through adaptive platform, AI-driven tutoring system, and sophisticated learning analytics, we can now tailor education to the individual. This means dynamically aligning instruction with each learner's specific cognitive, motivations, and developmental needs. For this is effective, it must be grounded in established technological science. Our system must be designed around key principles